right when it happened, I was like, I'm so glad that we restarted this video.
Yeah.
You know?
Because now instead of me searching for something through the video to start with, we're just going to start with this. I did not know it broke. Ah. Oh no!
Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Nate.
And I'm Ian.
And this is round 13 of Nate and Ian's
Listening hour. What a bummer. My thing broke.
Ian, I'm so sorry. What happened? Did the screw fall out?
Yeah, I can fix it, but I wasn't ready. I was all ready. That's how we start every episode. Man. How's it going?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. We got some exciting news, right?
Yeah, man. Well, number one, it's good to be back for another episode.
Yes.
But just to bring everyone kind of up to speed on what's been going on with Ian and myself, number one, Ian, pretty exciting. He did some work this past week on putting us on some different platforms. Ian, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, we are. Of course, we care about the video. You know, we love YouTube or whatever, but we, you know, my brother, for an example, only listens to podcasts, not really on YouTube. I know some other people who are just on YouTube, not on podcasts. So we're on Spotify. I think most of our episodes are on Spotify. I don't know the exact link, but you can type in, just search for Nate and Ian's Listening Hour or just Nate and Ian. I think it'll pop up. You can listen on there. It's just the audio. We're going to keep putting them on there. Yeah, it's exciting. We're going to hopefully be on the Apple podcasts later this week. But yeah, if you're driving to work, walking around, you know, can't watch a video while you're driving, you can listen to Nate and I talk about whatever. So
You definitely shouldn't watch a video while driving.
I mean, I've done it, but it's not smart. Don't do it.
Yeah, not advisable. Hey, number two, another big step for the listening hour and the podcast. Hey, so we've actually brought on a editor and somewhat of a producer to help us out.
A editor, yes.
A video editor. I think his job would be much more difficult if it was like an editor for, like, you know, literature. Like a book.
Or for us, we don't speak properly.
We don't speak real good, and well.
But yeah, it's exciting to have him on board.
Yeah, so we brought the gentleman. He's a percussionist, but he also runs his own studio here in Washington, D.C. You guys should check him out. It's sieffstudios.com, SIEFF studios.com. Jesse, it's good to have you on board on the Nate and Ian's Listening Hour team. We're super pumped to work with you and your creative vision moving forward.
Yeah.
And thirdly, Ian, I am no longer in a camper.
Oh yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you. Yes, new studio here in my little one bedroom, one office den / apartment thing that I'm currently, you know, doing. So I'm pretty pumped. There's a lot more room down here.
Love it. Sounds better. Got a beautiful
like it
lamp.
sounds better.
I know, that's just your voice. I love your voice.
Oh man. Hey, so let's dive in. A few things. We got 3 different segments for you guys this evening. Let's dive into the first one.
Let's do it.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, so as you guys know, Ian and I love baseball. We have, to use a basketball term, we are down to our final 4 in Major League Baseball. So in the NL, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus, Ian, who are they playing?
Brooklyn. The Braves.
Oh, yeah, from Atlanta. Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta.
And who we got in the AL over there, Ian?
Oh, we got the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. Sorry.
I don't know if there's another baseball team being rooted against as much as Houston right now.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I was watching the game tonight, the Dodgers Braves, the first couple innings. I didn't know they let fans in. There's about 10,000 fans there. They're in Texas in that stadium.
Yep.
So that's cool. And I want to watch the Rays and Astros game because if the Rays fans are there, God, it's going to be fun to watch them boo. So
Dude, I'm excited for Tampa Bay. So MLB took a page out of the NBA playbook, which congratulations to the Lakers and LeBron on your 4th ring. Congratulations. That's all I really have to say about it, though. I'm not going to elaborate anymore on that.
Nope.
But anyway, so Major League Baseball decided to once they got to the final 8, they put the teams in a bubble, right? So these 4 teams are I think it's all in Arlington, Texas, and then the AL's playing.
It's Texas and then I think they're in San Diego.
Is it San Diego? Yeah, so NL's
I'm not
playing.
sure.
I know the NL's playing in the new Rangers Stadium. So, but anyway, so they did the bubble thing, which is kind of nice. It allows fans in. The players are actually like able to give each other high fives.
Yeah.
So, Ian, I want some predictions from you though. First off, how's the ALCS going?
The Rays are up 2-0. They've been good games. So I'm looking at my yesterday was 4-2 Rays, and Sunday was 2-1. So these are good games. It's pitching duels, and here's why you said prediction. I was gonna say I know, but here's why I truly think the Rays will win this. The Rays have better starting pitchers. First off, I'm sorry, the Astros, Verlander's out for the year. Greinke is struggling with some forearm tenderness right now. But the Rays have that starting pitching depth. I think Morton is going tonight, Charlie Morton, but they also have the thing that they started last year. They're going to start a bullpen guy in Game 4.
The opener.
He's going to pitch an inning or two, and they can do that. Nobody else has really mastered that. The Astros, I believe, have a better offense. I mean, they've lost 2 games, so if they get that going a little bit, George Springer is ridiculous. He now has the most, I think, postseason home runs in history.
Really?
Maybe not.
I had no idea.
Sorry,
That's crazy.
I was reading something. I mean, he's phenomenal. But yeah, I got the Rays. They're up 2-0. I think they're gonna win 4-2, 4 games to 2. I feel like the Astros might win 2, maybe tonight, maybe Game 5 or whatever. But yeah, that's my prediction. Rays in 6. So
Interesting. I hope you're right. I mean, again, I don't think there's any actual baseball fan that wants Houston to go. And they lucked out. Like, if,
they had a
if
losing
one team
record.
is happy that COVID happened, it's them, because they
yeah.
would have been booed out of stadiums by opposing fans if they had fans in the stadiums.
no, I can't even talk about the Astros. What's going on with the National League?
So we had the Braves and the Dodgers. They're playing right now. And I think, last I checked, before we started this episode, Braves are up 2-0. The storylines over there have been pitching, right? The Braves are one of 5 teams in Major League Baseball history to throw 4 shutouts in 5 games.
Yeah.
So as of right now, the Braves have not lost a postseason game, and they're doing it in a pretty incredible way because, look, I'm a Braves fan, obviously, but their pitching has been pretty atrocious all season. Their starting pitching. Now, their bullpen's lights out.
You lost. We've already talked about it. You had 5 starting pitchers. I think one of them is still a starter.
Yeah. Correct.
From injuries. So
he threw yesterday. You got the rookie Ian Anderson, who's just pitching lights out.
My namesake
so far this game. So anyway, yeah, Ian Anderson. You like that, huh, Ian?
I was named after Ian Anderson, Jethro Tull. A little trivia for you.
Different. I guess different Ian Anderson, but
yeah.
Maybe this guy plays flute. Like I don't
He might.
really know.
About 70 years younger, but.
So if the Braves continue, then they will be up 2-0. I had a prediction before the series started. I said it would be LA in 6.
The
you
Braves
went
against the Braves.
Look, I don't want to say that, right? But I feel like the Braves are probably still 1 year out. Now, that being said, if they continue to pitch well above where they really should be pitching, and they get to the 6th inning with a lead, then the bullpen, I think, is great. Well, they are great, and they can win the game. But
yeah.
I will say now, I do think that this series. Okay, if the Braves win tonight, the series will go 7. If LA wins tonight, I will stick with my prediction, and I will say LA in 6.
All right. So we're both saying these games are going to go to 6 games, 4-2. All right.
Unless the Braves win tonight, then it'll go to 7.
All right. We'll see. We'll see.
Now,
Hopefully.
it'd be interesting to look back and not to drag this segment on longer, but my prediction for the World Series this year in a previous episode, let's call it like round 4 or 5, I called the New York Yankees. I think they just got the injury bug.
Well, they came back in the postseason, but I think I watched that yesterday. I think I said the Pirates or the Angels. I was a little wrong. So
hey, you went big though.
I
If
went
that
way
happened,
way out there.
ah.
If that would have happened, I would have won millions of dollars, but I lost.
Yeah. All right, so let's say and just real quick, out of the 4 teams, who's your World Series champion?
I hate to say it. I think the Dodgers are going to win, but I'm sticking with the Rays. I think they got this weird talent. I'm not a huge Rays fan. I'm just I don't care about National League or American League, but I think they're probably the best all-around team right now. It's probably Rays or Dodgers. Sorry, bud.
I agree. I think it's probably the year the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Again tonight, like a lot of it is on tonight. And Clayton Kershaw got scratched, so he's not pitching. So he's injured. So this is up in the air. I can't give a prediction. A lot of it hinges on what's going on in these next 4 innings. But I'm going to stick with it. I'll say Dodgers win it.
Don't.
It's their time to break through and actually get a ring.
Don't say it, because now you said it. Now it's going to come true. I'm rooting for your boys.
Well, I hope I'm jinxing the Dodgers. Is what I hope.
I don't know. It's
just put it out there in the ether.
Put it out.
Was that you spreading your energy out in the ether?
Yep.
So who are you rooting for? Not who do you think, but who are you rooting for, Ian?
It's kind of the same. I'm kind of rooting for the Rays. Obviously, I hate the Astros. Fan of the Braves. I'm agreeing with you. I think you got maybe next year and they'll freaking dominate. And I don't hate the Dodgers. I'm just tired of the Dodgers. This is 4 out of 5 straight years, like the NLCS. So I'm kind of rooting for the Rays, a young, fun team. They kind of put together out of nowhere. So,
we will give a special update. Maybe we can do like a World Series edition of Nate and Ian's Listening Hour. So, all right. Well, hey,
it's baseball.
The blah blah.
Hey, Nate.
Hey, Ian.
Let's do something kind of weird.
Okay.
Not weird.
Dude, I'm into...
I know you're into weird stuff. That sounded bad, but, like weird, fun stuff. I'm going to stop talking. Your parents. I love you guys. Here we go. Let's do Would You Rather.
Okay. I'm in.
So we're going to say, I think we got 2 each. I don't know what yours are. You don't know what mine are. We're going to pick 2 Would You Rathers. And everybody knows what this is. But if you don't, it's like, would you rather eat peanut butter or jelly for the rest of your life? One of the two. Can't have them both. That's actually
dude, that is a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, peanut butter is my all-time favorite food.
Who would pick jelly? Some weirdo. I don't know.
Sommelier or something. Oh, it's grapes. It's got grapes in it.
Was that Irish or Scottish?
I don't know. You got grapes in it. Here we go. I'll start us off.
All right.
All right. This is all right. Nate, would you rather
Ian
only be able to use a fork and no spoon, or a spoon and no fork for the rest of your life?
Fork and no spoon. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. Again.
Okay.
I don't know how much. Okay, so let's talk about this, right?
I like soup.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I didn't have a spoon, it would come in a bowl, and I could just slurp it, right? I don't need a spoon for that. I don't want to eat solids with my hands, where I can't just tip the plate up and devour some mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What if the bowl of soup is really hot?
Then you take a towel and you wrap the bowl with a towel.
I'm not gonna lie. I did that earlier today.
So because you didn't. So that's probably where the question came from. Right?
Yeah, I ran out of spoons, so I just.
Well, according to the Matrix, there is no spoon.
There's no spoon. Okay, so that was the one to start off. I thought it'd be more difficult, but whatever.
What else do you use a spoon for?
So many. I just used a spoon for macaroni and cheese. I could have used a fork though.
Could have used a fork. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Would you rather?
All right. All right. Here's one, Ian, that I like. All right.
All right.
Ian, if you were offered to take a penny that doubles in value every 30 days, or $3 million today, which one would you take?
Man, see, this is a math question, bro.
It is, bruh.
Bruh. Okay,
Bruh.
so real quick, I don't want to drag this on. $3 million?
If I had money that I could just blow $3 million and say, Ian, I'll give you $3 million right now, or I'll give you a penny that doubles every day for the next 30 days. Which one would you take?
1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4.
Oh gosh, we gotta go through 30 days of this.
See, I don't think it gets to 3 million though, because one.
I'll give you pick a day between 1 and 20, and I'll give you the value that I would give you that day.
16.
On day 16, I would pay you $327.68.
Oh, I'm going with the penny a day.
Correct. So on day 30, it would be worth $5.3 million.
Woo!
Isn't that crazy, though?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I was given that option, I didn't know the math, I think I would take the 3 million because you're getting it right then. I'm patient about a couple things, but about money, not so much. So if it said, here's a penny, you got to wait 30 days, I wouldn't do it.
But what is 30 days, Ian? You know?
What? It's 2020, bro. 30 days is a long time.
I know, but guess what? I can wait. I can wait it out 30 days for another 1.3 mil.
Yeah, okay.
You know? So, I mean, I think I could.
Yeah.
I think I could.
All right. Moving on.
You picked the right one.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Well, there's not really a right one in Would You Rather, but you made it a math question, so that was
Okay, yeah,
great.
yeah, that's right.
All right. Last one for me.
Peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, peanut butter's with me in this one, but Nate, would you rather randomly time travel plus or minus 20 years every time you fart? Or teleport to a different place on Earth every time you sneeze?
Oh man, I sneeze a lot.
So it's
I fart a lot too.
Yeah.
Hey, so do I get to pick the year and or location?
no. Here's the thing: it's randomly time travel plus or minus 20 years. Randomly time travel every time you fart, or teleport to a different place on Earth every time you sneeze. You don't know where you're going if you teleport or time travel. So
Yeah.
you can fart and time travel, or you can sneeze and teleport.
You know, I'm gonna go sneeze and teleport. Right? Like, I lived 20 years in the past, so right, like I've seen that. So, and perhaps I would have already seen wherever I land in my teleportation. But chances are, anywhere in the world, I've probably not been there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with sneeze and hope for the best. You know.
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing every time you fart, you're like, oh, 1987. Hello.
Yeah, I know. You know, by the way, that wouldn't even be included because it's past 20 years.
Oh, that was okay. Great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I think I would go with the farting and time travel.
I mean, you could probably be more well prepared for that, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, I better not eat. I better not eat that tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to 2047.
I got a hot date. I can't eat these beans.
That'd be cool to see what the future looks like, I guess. Yeah. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
That's a good one. You made me chuckle.
Sweet.
All right, this one's not nearly as good. I mean, averaged out, you went with spoon or fork. That was kind of weak sauce, but that one, I'm not sure anyone can top that. So here we go. Ian,
hey,
would you rather live until you are 200 but look like you are 200 the whole time, even though you are healthy, or look like you are 25 all the way until you die at age 65. So you live 200 years, but you always look 200. Or you live to 65, but you always look like you're 25.
I'm going 200. Here's my thing.
Okay.
Nobody knows what a 200-year-old looks like. You might.
I mean,
you might get. We know what 104, 105-year-olds look like. You might get to 150, and it reverses. Like you might. I know you're stuck at. You said you're stuck at looking like you're 200, but
do you think that that's what happens, Ian?
Hey, I'm not.
Do you think all of a sudden at 150 years old you pull a Benjamin Button and just start reversing in age?
I'm not
Dude,
saying.
the amount of wrinkles, like your eyes can't even open, and you're 27 years old, you know, at a restaurant, looking your best, and you got just skin hanging everywhere.
Okay. Okay.
And you're 27.
Okay.
I don't think the advantage of living until 200 comes until at least after the century mark.
But you could like work out a lot and get that skin out of your eyes and like get a facelift or something, right?
No, because it says you have to look like you're 200.
I can look like that. I can.
There's
just,
no loophole here.
I can staple skin in certain places.
It's a tough one. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think I want to live until I'm 200. Really?
No.
No.
I go with the 25. 25 to 65. Yeah.
65's a long. You had a good run. Looking like you're 25 for all those years. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, that happens to this day with Botox and stuff. So.
Yeah, but it looks weird. Anyway, hey, people, they make their own decisions. I'm not here to judge them.
Yeah.
So.
That's our Would You Rather segment.
That was good. We got to do another one. We got to do another one of those and like do some more because that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dig it.
All right. Hey, so in a previous episode, Ian and I we tried our best to pick division winners for NFL football. And after the first quarter of the season, I'm going to say that we might want a little mulligan. We might want a breakfast ball on a few of our picks here.
Just a couple of them. Just a couple.
So I think there was a bet associated with it, which we still don't know what that bet is, right?
Yeah.
Because we asked for comments. And you guys, as always, did not deliver. And so what we're going to ask of you is to put in the comments what the bet should be between Ian and I, and it's going to be based off our predictions that we're doing a quarter of the way into the season.
Yeah.
I think Ian should shave his head if I win.
But your head's
that's
basically shaved. I'll figure out something for you.
Yeah.
Or
exactly.
the fans will. Somebody will. But yeah, we get to kind of repick some of our things because I have some that were like, oh, yeah, you're 0-4. Great.
Right.
So we're starting with the AFC.
Let's go AFC East.
AFC East.
Now, in our first episode, Ian, we both picked the Bills to win the AFC East.
We both picked the Bills. The Bills are 4-0 right now, and we're shooting this. This is Tuesday night. Probably won't get out for a couple days, but they're playing the Titans right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bills are 4-0 as we speak. I'm sticking with the Bills. So, because you got the Patriots who are 2-2, Dolphins and Jets. Jets are 0-5. So I'm sticking with the Bills.
I'm going to do the same.
Yeah,
I will double down. Although I will say Cam Newton, COVID-free Cam Newton has looked really good up there in New England.
If he comes back, the Patriots will be scary. But, we're both sticking with the Bills. Be fine. AFC North.
Okay, so in that division we have the Steelers, Ravens, Browns, and Bengals.
This one's
Joe
tough.
Burrow. As I eloquently learned, it's not Burrows.
Burrow.
It's definitely Burrow.
Yeah. I picked the Ravens, who are 4-1 right now. Who'd you pick?
I also picked Baltimore.
Baltimore. That's right. This one's tough, man. You got the Steelers. The Steelers are 4-0, and the Browns and the Ravens are 4-1. Steelers game, of course, last week was canceled or postponed against the Titans. I don't know. I think I'm switching.
Okay.
from the Ravens.
And who are you going to pick?
I was going to change to the Steelers or the Browns, man. Not because of their records or like they haven't lost a game. The Ravens lost one, but they lost to the Chiefs. I mean, that's a given.
Except last night.
Except yeah.
Or Sunday, right?
Yeah. I think I'm going with the Steelers.
Man, it's kind of a vogue pick. And we talked in the last one. I talked about how good of a coach Mike Tomlin is.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the same, but I'm gonna stick with Baltimore.
Okay.
Right. I gotta stick with them.
I think they're going to be good, but I think they're just not playing. I know they're 4-1, but they're just not playing up to where I thought they would be.
Lamar Jackson did not have a great game against the Chiefs. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Right. Past that, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
And by we, I'm part of the organization.
Oh, of course.
Definitely not. So I'm gonna stick with Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Out to the west. The AFC was the easy picks, Ian. So Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. We both picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, and they're 4-1. They did just lose to the Raiders, who are in the AFC West. I'm not changing though, because you have the Chargers, who are 1-4. The Broncos are 1-3, and then the Raiders, who they won that game, and that's great. But you play a whole season, the Chiefs are winning that division, so I'm sticking.
Yeah, same, sticking as well. And then we go to the AFC South, which we got the Titans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Texans.
I was way off.
You picked the Texans.
I picked Houston. I picked the Texans, who are 1-4.
Mm-hmm. Fired their coach. O'Brien out. See you later.
Yeah. Good news. Who'd you picked the Colts, right?
I picked Indianapolis.
Are you changing or no?
Okay, you went first last time. I've considered changing to the Titans. But I think that Phillip Rivers and the new look Colts with the addition of 0.7% of black on their uniform is just going to take them over the top. So I'm going to stick with Indianapolis.
Oh man, I see. In order for this bet to work, we can't all pick the same. I was going to switch to the Colts.
Yeah, well, pick them. We still have the NFC.
No, you know what? I'm doing it. I am changing my pick right this second. And I know their defense is horrible. They should not be 3-0. They're playing right now, as we said, but I'm going with the Titans.
There we go.
This is just because I was gonna pick the Colts, but you're sticking with the Colts. I'm going Titans. I want to be different.
Hey, and plus you get to root for your team. You know what I mean?
Plus I'm gonna have to shave my head.
Yeah, most likely.
God. All right, that's the AFC.
Okay, so now we move on to the NFC. Let's start with the NFC least. Okay, so in that division you have the Eagles, the Washington Football Team, the Dak Prescott-less Dallas Cowgirls, and the New York Football Giants.
In that, they have 5 wins total in that division.
It's so bad.
I picked the Cowboys originally.
You did.
They're 2-3.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I'm calling it. Dude, that injury to Dak Prescott was horrifying, and I'm so sorry that happened to him. Now they have Trent Dilfer.
No, they got Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. Sorry, I always say Trent Dilfer. They have Andy Dalton, and I think they're going to be just as good, maybe a little bit worse, but nobody else is going to catch them. I'm sticking with the Cowboys, who are going to win that division with a 7-9 record. So
yeah, dude, I don't know if I can. So first off, we know who it's not going to be, and that's either the football team or the New York Football Giants.
Oh God,
I picked the Eagles.
Yeah.
To start this, I'm sticking with them. Although, let's just be honest, Carson Wentz needs to step up his game. He's awful.
He's playing horribly, dude.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm sticking with him. I mean,
okay.
There's so many bad teams that who knows what's going to happen.
It's a weird year for football, man. So many bad teams.
Yeah. NFC West. We both picked the Seahawks. Any change there?
No.
Sorry. I picked the 49ers.
Yeah, I picked the Seahawks.
I'm changing.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
From the San Francisco 49ers to the Seattle Seahawks. That is a change.
I'm keeping the Seahawks. They're 5-0. And
yes.
And I called Russell Wilson as the MVP
yes.
this year.
Yeah, you did.
Man, this might be a season where they don't lose a game.
They're really, dude, they looking. And you were right on with your Russell Wilson pick. I mean, dude. God bless. The guy's playing out of his mind.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
So, yeah, and NFC West, we're both, Nate's coming to my side, taking the Seahawks with me. So
I'm allowed to do that.
I know.
This
I'm
is
saying
the repick according to the way in.
It's a good choice.
I don't know why you're upset with me.
Man.
All right, NFC North. I think you picked the Packers. Is that correct?
Here's the thing. I'm about to. I picked the Vikings.
I picked them as well.
Yeah, the Vikings are 1-4. They're last place.
Yeah.
They're behind the Lions. The Lions are third.
I told you about the Lions, though. I called them a sleeper pick.
Well, they're not playing better. They're 1-3 as opposed to 1-4. So they're just ranked a little higher.
Yeah, it should be 2-2. But it doesn't matter.
I really want to go with the Bears because the Bears are 4-1 and they're playing decent, but I can't.
No,
I have to go with the Packers. I got to switch to the Pack. So
I'm switching to the Packers as well.
Oh gosh,
I know. And then you have probably the second worst division in football besides the NFC least, and you got Tampa Bay, Nolans, the Panthers and the Falcons.
Yeah,
I picked the Falcons, Ian.
Yeah, how many wins do they have?
0. They just fired their GM and head coach. About time.
Hey man, it's tough. You can win every game from here on out and win the Super Bowl, but it's not going to happen. I picked the Saints, and I'm gonna, since I picked the better team, I'm gonna ask you to go first. Are you changing, or are you sticking with it?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Look, I can't. Right, like I will be a Falcons fan, but I can't stick with them. Are you like? There's no way. They're garbage.
See, I'm switching to my team, and you're switching away from your team.
Yes, correct. And I'm gonna go. I can't say their name, but I'm going with the Drew Brees led offense and Sean Payton. I love Sean Payton. I think he's a great head coach. So
yeah, well,
that's I'm switching to that football club.
The Saints.
Yeah.
So I already have the Saints. So we have like two different picks, right?
Sure.
No, one.
That doesn't mean it's going to win, right?
I mean, 1, 2. Who'd you pick in the NFC East again?
The least Phillies.
Oh, so we have
Philadelphia Eagles.
So we still have 3. We still have 3 different picks. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I think we'll be all right. I think it'll.
Yeah.
Should work out.
So we'll probably do another update in a month, 6 weeks or so, and hopefully our picks are better. I don't think we did terribly. We only had you picked an 0-5 team. I picked a 1-5 team, a 1-4 team.
We did pick the Vikings, both of us.
Yeah, and then we both had another 1-4. So, but other than that, we're doing okay. I think.
Yeah, it'll work. Yeah, whatever. So. Well, yeah, so we'll see what that looks like. And again, please let us know what the bet should be.
Yeah.
And,
I'll shave my head. Let
comment,
me know.
And then if you like one of the options, like the comment, and whatever gets the most likes is what we'll go with.
That's it. That's what we'll do.
All right.
I don't know what to talk about.
Well, it's the end of our show. It's the end of round 13.
Tis.
I will say that, if people say 13 is an unlucky number, I am now a huge fan of 13. First off, we're in round 13 of 37 episodes we've promised you guys.
Whoa. I thought it was I was going to say we're halfway. Wasn't it 26?
No, I think it was 37, and 38 is going to be our blooper video.
Oh, I might need to look that up. Or you can tell us, because you probably listen to this more than our memories do. What? I don't know what I just said.
So 13, Ronald Acuna Jr. wears number 13. I think we should institute across America that there's now a 13th floor in every hotel, right? This should be a thing.
Are there not?
Did you not know? Yeah, no. It goes 12 to 14, which if you're on the 14th floor, you know, right? You know.
You know. It's just not called
you know.
13.
Yeah, I don't understand where that comes from. In fact, that's a great idea, Ian. We will do, it's coming close to Halloween. In 2 weeks, we're going to record again. We will do an episode on superstitions and maybe, in fact, some history on where they came from as we get closer to where the witches fly. Ian, do you have your Halloween costume picked out yet?
No, but you should see my backyard. I built no, I have a tiny backyard in Brooklyn, and we're like,
I know.
I built a small coffin with a hand coming out of it. I built some gravestones. Yeah,
nice.
But no, I don't have a Halloween costume.
I think next time, let's do a Halloween edition.
We should dress up.
We're going to dress up. All right, so it's settled. A Halloween edition, Nate and Ian's Listening Hour coming at you with superstitions. Hey, by that point, hopefully the Braves will be World Series champions. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Comment on all this stuff. We need ideas. I need a Halloween idea. Costume.
Yeah, Halloween.
Costume idea.
Exactly.
So.
I usually ask my 6-year-old, though. He does really good with that. So,
well,
hey, as we come to another end of the listening half hour, I just want to tell you guys thanks for your patience with Ian and I. Look for us again on Spotify, Apple iTunes coming up shortly.
Yeah, got some good stuff coming out. Can't wait.
Hey, thanks again. I'm Nate.
And I'm Ian.
You are listening to Nate and Ian's
Listening Hour. Deuces.